So, good afternoon. We're back again. Upload number 2 of 4 today. Europa League final this evening. Looking forward to a masterclass from Good Evening. Unai Emery in town again. And can he win it? Leave it in the comment section and let me know who you think is going to win the Europa League. It will be absolute banter if Man United don't beat them. I swear it'd be mad. United fans will have to go into hiding. It'd be crazy. But this is upload number 2. We're going to speak about Willian back to Chelsea in a minute. I will be back again a little bit later at 6 o'clock. I'll be dropping a video about Emi Buendia again. This story just ain't going away. And then at 10 o'clock, unless it goes to extra time and penalties, then I will nudge it back to the same day, just a little bit later. We'll be speaking about Patrick Vieira's comments on Daniel Ek even, and his potential second bid for the football club. So plenty more content to go. Make sure you check it all out. Make sure you stick a massive thumbs up on the video, subscribe and follow the socials down below, especially Instagram, Ligana82. Go and check out the Insta. But this story just won't stop at the moment, and that's Willian back to Chelsea. And it does ask the question that, was he just put here to infiltrate the camp? Like, real talk, he scored 1 goal, couple of assists on the opening day of the season, got a few more later down the season, obviously. But, you know, it was just a mad, rubbish season for the fella, really. And now apparently he wants to go back to Chelsea, which, when you think about that, did Chelsea actually need him? You know, I've seen a lot of stories saying that Chelsea are in for Eden Hazard again. Like, are they getting the band back together or something? I don't know. I don't really get it. Have they not seen the La Liga for the last 2 seasons and seen what Hazard's not done over there? He's been absolutely pony. Is there a bigger decline of a footballer than Eden Hazard to Real Madrid? Some will say Alexis Sanchez to Man United, but Fernando Torres could be in that mix as well. Leave that in the comment section. That'd be interesting to read some of your comments on that. But Willian is obviously still got 2 years left on his current contract, and like, it just seems weird that they're linked to him. You know, maybe this is just his agent saying like, "Yo, we want to come back. Like, please." It's like begging your ex, "Please have me back. Please have me back. I'll be good this time. I'll change. I won't do it again. I promise. I promise. I'll be better." That's pretty much what this comes across like. It's like, why? You know, does he seriously think he's that good that he can go and get in that team? Like, he's barely good enough for Premier League at the moment. And listen, Fabrizio Romano tweeted out about 10 days ago or so, or maybe a week ago, whatever it was, that Willian has got a host of teams lining up for him. Chelsea didn't come out as one of them at the time. That's obviously come out this week. But, you know, Inter Miami, they've come out as one of the teams, a whole host of teams across Europe, in Italy, Germany, etc., France, all looking at Willian. Now, when we signed him, I was kind of happy. I can't lie. I thought, yep, decent player, does all right at Chelsea. Didn't expect him to play as many games as he has. He's played 17 games that Pepe has been sat on the bench. So he's started 17 times and Pepe's been benched. That in itself is just a madness. But I was kind of happy when we signed him. I thought that he would give a little bit of experience, you know, maybe come off the bench here and there, maybe chip in with the odd goals here and there. But I didn't expect him to play anywhere near as many games as he's played. And I just can't wait to see the back of him. You know, it's been absolutely horrible to watch this season. And he's been a massive, massive reason as to why. You know, it's just, you know, people bang on about work rate. Oh, work rate. Well, his work rate's non-existent. Like, just because you run around, mate, don't mean you're actually doing anything, does it? You know, you can run around. Mesut Ozil used to do it all the time. You could run around the pitch without actually pressing anyone, like never actually engaging with anyone. And I see that with Willian. You know, I just don't get what's happened. Like, I thought he was all right at Chelsea. So, yeah, I don't see any reason why Chelsea would want him back. I don't see any reason why they'd be that stupid. Listen, they got a decent manager, and in a Champions League final, they finished in the Champions League. They could go and get a lot better players that are a lot younger and would be a lot cheaper in terms of wages than Willian. You know, does Willian just want to stay in London because of his restaurant? If that's the case, bugger off to Tottenham, mate. You know, I'd be happily driving you there. So I just think it's a bit of an off-key one. The one thing I will say is if we do get rid of him, which it does look likely he is going to go. You know, listen, Fabrizio don't cock up many things. If he does go, we are going to get a fee for him, which, depending on how much that fee is going to cover the amount of wages. If you believe 200 grand a week or 100 grand a week, whatever you want to believe, if we get 10 million quid for him, that's covered his wages for the year if he's on 200 grand. If we get 5 million, that's covered his 100 grand. So, yes, it may have cost us with this season, with league finishes and positions, etc. But if we can get some kind of fee for him, at least we get our money back, or at least most of it back, and get him out the door. The quicker he goes, the better. Like, real talk, there's so many players at this football club I just want out. They're just not Arsenal standard. They don't get it. You know, it's just, you know, they walk around the pitch sometimes. Like, the amount of times Willian's been on the periphery of the game and he's just not involved. And it's like, how do you stay on for 90 minutes? You know, I don't necessarily blame him. He's obviously not as good as he was at Chelsea, but I blame the manager for constantly picking him, constantly leaving him on the pitch. And I mean, his confidence has probably been shot to bits by that happening. You know, sometimes you've got to take these players out of the limelight, take them out the team, sit them back on the bench and say, no, you're sitting down for the next 3 or 4 games, mate. You can come on as a sub for 10 minutes at the end, or you can come on with 20 minutes to go or something. Now, if we're coasting a game, we'll bang you on with 25 minutes to go. Not that we coast games, by the way, but that's how I would have managed him this season. He wouldn't have been starting every single match pretty much. It's absolutely unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. But let me know your thoughts on this, especially Chelsea fans. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about Willian. Would you have him back? Would you welcome him in? Come on, babes. We can do this all over again. Yeah, it'd be better this time round. Yeah, it is what it is. But I genuinely don't think there's anything behind this story at all. I just think that they're maybe trying to G up another club to try and get the offer done, sealed, delivered, and we shall see. But listen, I will be back again at 6 o'clock. Emi Buendia. That's the next video I'll be dropping. A little bit of progress on that today. And then, like I said, if the Europa League final goes to extra time, then the 10 o'clock Daniel Ek video will not be out until after extra time and penalties. And hopefully it will be a good evening and Man United are not winning it. But we shall see. It would be ironic if Emery won it after losing the final with us. But there we go. We'll see what happens. They were very close to getting a win against Real Madrid the other day until the last 5 minutes when they just went ping, ping and rotated his squad as well. So it was a lot of reserves in that. But we shall see. I'm looking forward to the game, actually. Make sure you hit the likes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow my Instagram just there, Lee Gunner 82. Big up to all of you lot. You're real ones, man. And love. Don't forget, I'll Arteta out.